What's going on, blue chip? Sorry, running a smidge late. Let's see what we got here today. Stupid super chat thing. I really need to just switch over to Stream Elements or whatever. That's getting on my nerves. Stop giving focus to your haters and naysayers. Let's get to it. Alrighty. Let's go to the scanners here. Not too much going on this morning. Market finished strong yesterday. Started the gap up in the after hours, and then futures that kind of destroyed it. So we kind of gapped back down. And yeah, apparently BMRA is destroying accounts. Yeah, what's the float on this thing? It's definitely a lower float. Six, 7 mil ish, 6 to 7. Excuse me. Alrighty, so we got about a minute here to the bell. Just gonna play it by ear, watch the scanners, all that good stuff. Just to give you guys a quick glance at what BMRA looks like. What's up, Jeff? Marketing, Thomas, what's going on, guys? Nice to have you here this morning. BMRA, I'm most likely not gonna be playing this thing. Looking at the daily, this thing is nuts. Look at it's like straight up. A little bit scary. I'm assuming they have something to do with the coronavirus and all that good stuff. So everybody, good luck. Stay green, stay safe, all that good stuff. SPY is, I'm going to put it down here on this chart so I don't even mess with it to start. We're pretty much break even from the close yesterday at this current moment. So that is BMRA absolutely going nuts. And we're here at the bell. Thing's probably going to get shoved down here temporarily. And there it goes. Anytime you got something up that much pre-market, people are going to start taking profits right off the bat. Why didn't you short it? Well, it's a low float. I'm not playing those. I'm not going to start the day off going crazy. Especially because I pretty much just sat down. Haven't had anything to drink or eat. And, yeah. Didn't really get too much sleep last night. Couldn't really get tired last night. I should have took some more melatonin, but I did not. This would have dropped right to 1750 there. Might have been interested in like a long position there. Yeesh, just like that. Look at that. It's a point spread on this thing right now. Yeesh. Look at that. Over a point. I was going to say right to that previous resistance. So it's what we would have been looking for. But, I mean, how do you play that? You can't play that with a point spread. You can't just hit the ask. You're immediately down a point. No, thank you. Excuse me. Just looking around for other things here. SPY's kind of just going sideways at the moment. Actually going down a little bit. I'm cycling through charts on my other one, my second chart, by the way. Just leaving BMRA up there because it's going crazy. Man. Excusez-moi. Everything back on SSR because of yesterday, which is kind of annoying. This is probably going to be one of those days where it's hard to find a trade. Most might not trade at all. We shall see. Is he awake? No. I heard you. Where are you going?
To get something.
Oh, I just was wondering if you were going to wake him up. Huh? We can actually short VIXY today, but I'm not too sure I would want to do that. What's up, Michael? Good morning, man. Nice to see you. GIII. I feel like we've played that one before. It's on SSR. Pitai. Me and Devin have a nice history with Pitai. We were like making fun of that thing all day when we were voice chatting when they were like Pitai. Or QI. Everything's on SSR for the most part. Man, excuse me. SPY's getting crushed now. Down almost 2%. Just straight down. I just don't see how we can go up. I mean, the news is only going to keep getting worse. We pretty much doubled in confirmed cases from yesterday. Every time it closes high, I mean, they're just relief, I guess, like relief bounces. I don't know why it's bouncing, to be completely honest. But hey, that's the market. The market's going to do what the market's going to do. I have ACN up here. This is a pretty expensive stock. It also has a pretty big range. It looks like it's moved mostly with the market, but right now it's not. But it's double topping from yesterday's high. So we learned our lesson yesterday with that. See if we can't find some IMO. Ooh, look at that move. Unfortunately, it's on SSR. Man, I can't do it. Just not a SSR guy. I'm just gonna leave it alone. LK actually just went through the 200 and some support on the daily. That one looks it looks interesting. Just not sure. And look at that, IMO would have worked. I don't think we would have even got any fill because it's on SSR. It looked like it never even tried to go up from there. 942, yeah, it never went up again. Yeah, that one's a little frustrating. I mean, again, that would have been something we'd play if it wasn't on SSR, but I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Gonna watch LK here. Ooh, look at that jump there. That kind of sucks. Wasn't expecting it to just jump 30 cents all at once like that. That kind of sucked. Guys, look at IMO. What a way to rub it in somebody's face that you can't play it. I mean, I don't think we would have got any fill anyway because we would have had to get filled on an uptick, and I don't think that thing upticked at all. Look at that. Holy smokes. Full point. That full move, literally, 850 to 942. 942 to 851. It literally gave it all right back. That's crazy. That was pretty nuts. Just going to look for something that fits our edge. We're not going to FOMO into anything. We can start looking on the other side. MRK. SPY attempted to bounce there, but not really. Devin with a huge trade on Uber. Nice, man. Look at that trade. An 80-cent squeeze right after he got in. Nice. I didn't even have Uber up. Actually, it's halted up now. I think this weekend I'm going to try switching over to Stream Elements. It's going to suck, but Streamlabs is just being a piece of crap. Every time somebody subs and all that good stuff, it just never goes through. I don't get it. See, we got BEN here. Moving on, not too much volume. Oops. This BMRA is going absolutely nuts. It's going to be the low floater of the day. Market's continuing down here. We're down to almost 3% now. I think if we got towards the lows of yesterday, we might halt again. Jeez. Look at these charts here. GDT crushed IMO. And then, can I get it? Yeah, there we go. And Brian. Look at those charts, guys. They absolutely nailed the top. And that was a real nice drop there. It happens. What did LK end up doing? Oh, that actually ended up going lower. So that's the thing. Could have played IMO, right? And it would have worked out very nicely right away. And then you could have played LK, which is kind of the same thing, just in reverse, and it didn't work. So IMO could have been the one that didn't work, and you know, it's all hindsight, right? That's why you can't be a hindsight trader. It's never a good thing. This BMRA is going nuts. Look at this thing. Just straight up. I'm actually going to keep an eye on this thing for later in the day. I have the 15-minute chart next to this. Something to watch out for, looking for like a big descending triangle or something like that. That's the only way I would play something like a low floater, is something that has set risk. Here we go, KDP. going to try KDP here. Switching, yeah, okay. If it wants to come straight down to this area, we'll obviously take it. It'd be a pretty big drop. Volume isn't that great. Volume hasn't been very great on a lot of these, so. Looking at the daily, say a couple days ago, around 2150 is that area I'm looking at. Jeez, BMRA going to the moon. Looks like Uber as well. Actually surprised that Uber is the one that's moving. But I mean, I get it, because nobody knows how to cook. Nobody wants to learn how to cook. So KDP is a really slow one here. What did we get there? 2107. We're sitting right here at our average. See if we can't get this pullback here and see what it does. I think 55 might be asking a little too much if we're just looking for the quick drop. See if it'll let me move it up like this. Usually it doesn't for some reason, yeah. So that previous order's still there at 55. Let's put it at 65. See, that's what I'm saying. If we get the big drop like this, it might not give us exactly what we want. That's a pretty big drop. $65 is a little bit more realistic, even though 2040 is kind of what you'd be looking for, that previous resistance. Oh, we're 1 cent away. It's a little spready. That's the other thing that kind of sucks. Can't really do anything about that. If they ask, oh, there we go, we're on the bid. And there we go. Sweet. I'll be happy with that. I would expect on such a quick move down that we're going to get some sort of bounce here at the $0.50. Plus, we're pretty close to that previous resistance. So I'll be pretty happy with that trade, I'm not going to lie. Got, what was it, about a 2-minute trade. We ended up with 50 cents pretty much. Actually, yeah, 52 cents. No, yeah, I can't do math. 42 cents. What are you thanking me for, Thomas? As you can see, there's the bounce. That's what I was saying. It was such a big move down. I wasn't going to get greedy with it. That's why I moved it up. It only got down to 64, and we got our order at 65. So we basically bottom ticked that thing. Marketing, the oldest is at school. The daycare is actually still open. They said on normal days they have about 120, 130 kids. And yesterday they only had 30. And to be completely honest, we tried keeping him home on Tuesday to see if it would work, and it did not work. So we decided to send him back, figuring, he's going to learn much more there than he would at home anyways. And to be completely honest, they're doing everything they possibly can to keep the place clean. Like, we can't even go back to drop them off anymore. We literally just drop them off at the front, and they take them back. So everything back there just stays nice and clean. They're checking the kids, make sure that, they're not sick, they don't have a fever, all that good stuff. And I feel like they're being just as sanitary as we would be here at the house, if not even more. So. And it just kind of gives us the peace of mind. Like, since the wife's working from home and I'm, attempting to trade, it was hard on Tuesday when we tried it. You guys saw. It was not fun. Now Lyft is trying to take off. Lyft is trying to go to the moon. Man, these Lyft and Uber are going nuts. I still have you guys up there. Let's change it back. Wonder if Stream Elements has compatibility with the Stream Deck. Looks like Mixer. Well, they use OBS, right? Streamlabs OBS. Twitch, Twitter, XSplit. I'll have to look it up later. I know Mixer is another one. Could look to. Or, well, Mixer is like Twitch. That's not just a platform to use. I'll have to just remember to look it up later. I'll keep the program open. BMRA is now halted to the downside. That was a pretty nice move down. And crazy low floaters, man. Genuinely asking there, GDT, if you're in here, which I don't think you are because you're recording. SPY is actually attempting to bounce here. It got down to 232. Now we're bouncing back up to 235 here. Still cycling through some charts here. Still looking around here. ORC, SSR, ERI, SSR, PE, NN, SSR, geez, WES, SSR, RRR, SSR, no shorts available, LTM, SSR. Ah, la 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 la. Devin with another big trade. What does Thomas got going on here? KDP, nice, man. Yeah, we both got that one. Was enjoying it. That was a nice trade. What's the other one? KR. You've been loving KR lately. I think make some moves. I guess I should be making a list of these stocks that are making moves that we can actually play and looking to play them. But I wouldn't have played that anyway, to be honest. Let's take a look at Devin's chart here. What did he play? Was it Uber again? Yep, another Uber trade. Look at him adding to his trades. I love it. It's going up, fail, fail. Nice. I wonder what his stop was there. I hate your friends. And there goes Lyft again. Wonder if Uber's doing the same thing. The market's actually trying. Yep, Uber's going too. I heard Tesla is going bonkers. Let's see. Yeah, Tesla is going crazy. Can't short it today, and it's on SSR. That's the thing with SSR, guys. They're being promoted to basically just go up. I mean, because you can't short the bid. It sucks. All these huge extended plays, and that's what SSR is designed to do. Go up and then not be able to come back down as fast. That's the whole point of SSR. NCLH. Not my cruise companies. These are the cruise companies are what I wanted to get into. RCL, CCL, they're all halting to the upside. MGM, CZR, everything's halted to the upside. Everything that I wanted to be invested in. I mean, I still don't think that we're done going down, but my thought process was if I had the money in, I could look to put about 50% in here because we're at that key level on the daily. And then if we do want to go lower, we could look to add the other half. Or if that was the bottom, just let that 50% run for a little bit. And once the virus starts to slow down, we would then add the other half in. Then that is the plan. But unfortunately, if for some reason we were to bounce from here, like starting today, and I don't even have my money in there yet, it would kind of suck because there's really nothing I can do about it. I would just have to kind of go 100% in each of them. But I am not putting my money in until I know that we're on the back end of this with the virus. So even if the market wants to go without me a little bit, I'm just not going to get the full gains that I may have gotten if I took the risk of going in before we were on the back end of the virus. But that's not something I'm willing to risk because all it takes is like one day where we thought we were on the back end or close to it, and then they're like, oh no, the case has doubled again or something like that, and we're back to square one. Yeah, there goes LK finally popping back up. Let me see if you guys said anything. Sorry. What is your internet connection? The software on the right down at the clock. What? The software on the right down at the clock has the speed. What does it show you? Order server, quote server. What? What are you asking? Confused what you're asking there, marketing. ANH, SSR, NGL, DRI, MRC, everything SSR. So that's probably gonna be the theme of my video today. SSR, everything. Which, I mean, it makes sense after yesterday, but still, it's frustrating. FLEX. I'll say I'm on the right chart. This is making a nice extended move here. Everyone's like, oh, the market's got some strength. Well, guys, we haven't even got to yesterday's close. We would have to get through 240 for this to even... I mean, we're not even back to where we gapped down to. Everyone's getting all excited, like, oh, we found the bottom. Like, come on, guys. If we were to go up through yesterday's highs today, that would be a different story. That would be worth talking about. But we're nowhere near that. Just take a look at it real quick. I mean, when you scroll out a little bit, yesterday's highs all the way up here near 247. We went up and touched it in the after hours. And then we gapped down. And we came down here and touched 232. And we're like, oh, we're rallying. Well, God, we haven't even made it to yesterday's close. That's what this dotted red line is. As much as I want the market to be in a good place, just again, if you guys, I'm gonna put this in the chat. I mean, these are just facts. In DOS Trader, bottom right, yeah, it's just the time. I'm assuming these links, yeah, it's just telling you that you're connected. It's just the current time and letting you know that you're connected. Marketing, but yeah, that what I just put into the chat. Take a look at that. That's the confirmed cases, the deaths, everything. Until that number slows down and all that good stuff, I don't think we're done. What the heck is up with CNK here? It halted. That has to be some kind of news, I guess. I don't know. That's interesting. So many things are halted right now. You guys see the CNK? Look at that. It halted at 731 and opened at 860. That's crazy. Everything is halted. When the market goes up and starts the rally like that, everything tries to move with it. And since it doesn't have as big of a span before it halts, It's just everything's halting. LK finally bounced up there. Everything is just on SSR. I know it sounds like a broken record, but I'm not going to change my overall strategy and plan completely in a market like this. I'd rather just play it safe, especially still being new and trying to build the account and all that good stuff. So double clicking on the icon opens a table. I'm sending you a picture in Discord. All right. What the heck did I do to my chart here? It like went the length of my monitor. So double clicking on the icon opens up a table. Let's see. Double click. So it looks like it network traffic status. So what about it? It's just showing your connection to the network. Let's try the other one. Same thing. Yeah, it's just showing you your connection. There we go. All right, the SPY's up to that 240 area. See if it can get through. It's a pretty key area. Then you don't really have anything up until that 240, 250. Wendy's is even halted? I don't even know what stock ticker that is. I assumed it was W, but I don't think it is. Cons with a huge move on HUYA. Nice one, man. Got that dip, and he pretty much got the full move back up, partialing out on the way. Oh, when is it? Because it's on the scanners. I see it now. Now it's halted. I mean, yeah, all these drive-thrus are probably going to... The ones that can actually stay open, it would make sense that they kind of... Stay with MLHR. I have no idea who that is. They're halted on a pretty big move. Herman Miller. No idea. CNK just opened back up. All right, that's the one I have up. I just kept it up because I was curious what it would do. What was that one from earlier? B something. BMRA. Oh, geez, that thing gave everything back. It's actually halted back to the upside. So CNK is not really doing anything. Not like I thought it would. I thought it was going to go crazy one way or the other. But it's just going to halt one way or the other if it does. PLNT, all of these like halted. It's like they halted and the market kept going up, so that's why they gapped up like that. I'm assuming The cruise lines are doing the same thing for the most part. Yep. Man, CCL back over 10. I told myself yesterday I was going to, if you guys remember, I said if it gets under 10, I wanted to get in. And this thing got all the way down under 8. I definitely would have been in if I had my money available. That is for sure. But unfortunately, still do not. I think it actually is in my account. I just have to, or it's transferring into, it's processing into the account. I just need to let it go through and then transfer it into Webull and go from there. Yeah, it's sitting there processing. DRI absolutely tanked. What is the speed? Oh, I see what you're saying. You were asking me what the speed is. My speed says I'm currently at, I don't know, which one are you looking at? The average recovery speed, it says for the order server, 9 bytes a sec. For quote server, it says 16 kilobytes a sec. Max recovery speed, 1.44 kilobytes a sec for the order server, 187 kilobytes for the quote server. I mean, this all looks fairly normal. Network delay? I didn't see any network delay. I don't even have one that says network delay. Oh, there it is. Oh, you're looking for the ping, basically. Yeah, my network delay is 25 milliseconds, and that's to...
What number am I giving him today?
5. No, 8. The order server... Sorry, hold on. The order server is 26 milliseconds and 40 milliseconds for the quote server. Yeah. What's yours? Hopefully it's not over 100. I didn't know. I would have known what you were asking if you would have said what's your ping to the servers, because that's kind of what that's the word I use for what you were looking for. 200? Yeah. I mean, I don't know where the servers are, obviously, but over 500, yeah, 500 might be a little bit of a problem. But being a gamer, I know that once you get over 100, it starts to get a little laggy, but it's usually not too bad. But if you start getting up to like over 300, it probably does start to get a little iffy. SPY is over 240 now. Yeah, I could see how being over 500 might not be that great. What kind of internet? Are you on Wi-Fi? What are you using for your internet? I can't play anything. No Wi-Fi? You're Ethernet? You're using Ethernet? Why are all the car rental places? I mean, I guess everything's just moving because the market's moving. Yeah, marketing, who's your provider? There's absolutely nothing I can play. Like, everything is on SSR. Yes, my order server, they're both under 40.
think so anyway. Boom.
I'm gonna mute my sound just for a sec. And look at all these stocks are going nuts. Look at this. The SPY's going, guys. That thing is getting extended. Yeah, I do. Marketing. Sorry, I was looking at something else there. Yeah, my ping is always pretty good. I have a Fios connection. And there's the market pulling back a little bit. I mean, it was ripping for a little while there, so it was only makes sense for it to come down a little. Am I looking? Oh, okay, I see. I was a little confused there. All right, got my sound back here. I was looking at VTR there. It looks like it moves with the market overall, but for some reason, it's kind of going up without it right now because the market was headed back down. Watching VTR, if you guys look at the SPY for a second here, look at this. It's coming down, but VTR, which has been moving with the SPY, is halted up. So I'm expecting this thing to halt back down. But the problem is this, I mean, this is what's been happening nonstop, is the market makes a move, it causes a stock to halt that is on a much smaller scale, then the market will move the other way, and then these things gap. If you remember earlier, those big gaps up because things were halting as the market was making the move down the bottom right here. And then by the time it opened, it was the market was still moving up. So you would get the big gap up, and it can also work in reverse, as you're probably going to see. This is up at 21.17 right now when it halted, but that was when the market was at its peak. So now that the market has come down while this thing has been halted, the odds are when it opens, we're going to come right back down. That is a pretty huge move. I wish I could I wonder if I can put an order out up here. And just hope, like, luckily get filled. Let's see if it'll let me know. Oh, it just says no. So what does it say? Short marketable limit order disabled. I wasn't trying to market. Can I go up above the current price? Is that why it's not letting me? 21.18. There we go. Let's kind of see what it does. See if get a lucky fill here. Although the market does look like it is attempting to try to bounce, but I don't even know when this halted, to be honest. 10:20. So we should be unhalting here shortly. Just taking small size just because I'm curious what might happen here. All right, so we actually got filled there. See if we get the quick drop. I mean, this thing might not be trading with the SPY anymore. Who knows? I don't know, but the SPY is definitely going down at the moment, and this appeared to be trading with it. What did we get there? 21.20? So we actually got a little bit higher. So this definitely isn't coming right down. Just going to cancel the order, see what it does. Another reason I don't like SSR stocks. We can get the quick drop to 21 now. I would obviously kind of look to take it. I'm not really that happy. I was looking at this previous resistance because it was a good setup, but it is on SSR. Am I even on the right chart? I am not even on the right chart. Sorry. Overthink. It's definitely not doing what I thought it was going to do. I thought it was just going to straight up drop. I didn't even think we were going to get filled. But now I kind of just want to get out of this thing, to be honest. We're going to give it a sec here. I mean, the chart still looks pretty good. Let's see. Have some resistance right here as well at this area. So let's do. Oops. What did I don't even know where I'm typing. 21. All right. So this is not what we wanted. 22, especially now because the market's kind of bouncing. So what did we're at 21.20. Yeah. 21.86. Put the order there right below high a day. Then we'll look to get our final add up through 22 here. It's going to turn it into a 112. Not exactly what I should have just got out of this. This is why I don't play SSR. I should have never been in this. What am I doing? So stupid. I was just curious. I was putting a theory into action, and now I'm gonna end up paying the price for it. Look at this thing is like straight up too. This probably ends up working out, and I am probably overthinking it, but Yeah, I'm just playing the strategy. I'll get my final ad just like a normal 1-1-2, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I should have realized that it was a busted play right away and just cut it. And now look at me. I tried to throw it deep and it got intercepted. I'm just looking over here trying to find an area where I would want to get this last ad. I think I'd be happy with it. It wants to run up to here. It's not getting any kind of a pullback here. There's a pullback. Whoa. That was not what I wanted to see. I guess I should have just took it off there. We're not even going to get our fill because it's going to halt. Do I cover out here? I don't like being... God damn it. It's in the description marketing. Everything's halting again. Because the SPY is going back up. Guys, why'd you let me take an SSR trade? What the heck was that crazy ass drop? And then literally it just shot, shot straight back up there. You guys know exactly what this is going to do. This is going to open and just absolutely tank all the way down there to 20. What is this anyway? Am I dealing with some kind of biotech? Probably. Ventas Inc. It's a real estate company. Based in Chicago. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, QSR is exactly what I thought this was going to do. QSR moved exactly how I suspected VTR was going to move, but it did not. I don't even know if it can go that high without halting again. It should be able to. Yes, this is strictly a revenge play. I mean, what is this doing? I was getting ready to lower it and try to get in. You guys can't say that we didn't know that this was going to happen. I'm sure it's going to go all the way back down to 20. And when it's coming down like this, there's nothing I can do. I can't get in. This is why I hate SSR. Look, big order there, sitting at 50. Who is buying? Like, I don't even know. Who is buying this? When people are buying, like, I just don't get it. This is a short position. Somebody's getting short, guaranteed, at 22.50. The SPY is getting absolutely rocked right now. Apparently now we can have alcohol delivered in Maryland. That's interesting. They're almost through that order there at 50. There they go. I'm confused. What was the stock we played? KDP? That just grinded. I mean, we literally basically bottom ticked that thing and it just grinded up. I mean, that's the thing. I guess I should have just found stocks that I could play. I guess now we'd actually be looking to... Well, yeah, I mean, it would be... basically be a right or right out type trade. Just kind of grinding though. I just don't understand why. I mean, obviously nobody understands why. But here comes the big drop. Yeah. Okay. Has nothing to do with the money, guys. I'm just mad at myself for playing an SSR stock. I mean, it's one of my rules. I break my rules, I pay for it. I'm such an idiot. I was literally just looking at the stock saying it's literally trading with the SPY. And then it halted. So every time we've seen that in the past, look at this thing. I don't understand. Like, what? Somebody is just trying to make this thing go to the moon. It's traded with the SPY this whole time, and now it's just like, nah, we're gonna go way up here. It's my own fault. Turned a green day into a red day. Just being an idiot. Yeah, people have been talking about APRN like all day. That thing is, that's why I don't play low floats at all, period. I just want things to kind of go back to normal. Like, I just want things to be off SSR. It's like everything's going down for the most part, and it's on SSR. It's like, how do you play that? I'll look to play this as a descending triangle here. If we get filled. We were on the ask there. Didn't get the fill. It actually printed above us, but we didn't get any fill. That literally printed above us, and we got no fill. 66, our order was at 64. Just feels like a descending triangle here, but that was our chance to get in towards the top of it. I was using that previous candle as a high. I mean, it got to 66 there. Guess we can lower it to 50. Now it's going to go without us. That's a little frustrating. I'll try one more time, see if we get a quick... Nope. You gotta be kidding me. Look at this, guys. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, my jeez peas. Yeah, I'm with Constantine. I think it's time to probably call it here. What was that one from earlier? BMRA. Yeah, thing's getting crushed. TPX. Ooh, take one last little look here. Everything's on SSR. And there it goes through 22. We would have been in at 22.66. Love life sometimes. Would have took us right out of the hole on this one. Probably would still be holding, honestly. Looking for the actual descending triangle. Move back down towards 21. Oh, that's frustrating. Good time for no fill. It's the beauty of the market, especially when you're using crap size like I am right now. They just skip over you. I mean, they skip over you when you're using real size too. That's my cue, guys. I'm not like upset, but I'm just annoyed. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.